What is going on, everybody? It's Molulani aka MT Edits, and I have another car showcase for you guys today. I have this absolute monster of a GLC, man. Just take a look at it, man. Go ahead, appreciate it, soak it in, all that. Look at it. This is a 2021 Mercedes GLC63S with a Mammoth kit designed by 2NCS. So with those of you who are unaware, the 2NCS Mammoth kit is originally designed for the BMW X6M, but I went ahead and I looked at it and I was like, I mean, the GLE and the GLC pretty much have the exact same body type as the X6, so why not? And why not indeed? So here it is, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go into get into, I don't know why I said it twice. I'm gonna get into all the different, what makes the kit, so you guys can differentiate it. I'm gonna go ahead and get into all the different customizations that you can do with this car and everything that you need to know, so there ain't no surprises. So first off, if you can't already tell, this entire front bumper is completely redesigned, just like the 2NCS version. The wide body fenders all around, carbon skirt, custom rear bumper and rear diffuser, the wing, the rear window louver, which I'm excited for. I'm gonna get into that in a second for you guys. The roof scope, the actual wing itself, all that. So I know what you guys are thinking, because these latches on top, oh, how do you open the hood? You don't. Based on the nature of this kit, you won't be able to open the hood, just like in real life for this kit. The hood won't be able to open, so if you were to RP it on your roleplay server, you would have to roleplay getting the hood taken off, the front bumper taken off, and because of the way this front bumper is designed, it's attached to the front corner panels. So in real life, if you was to take this car in, you would have to get this entire front end of the car removed to get to the engine. Same thing for the trunk. If you're trying to get to your trunk, you better put down them back seats and reach through the back doors, because you're not opening the trunk neither. This is designed specifically for a sports car. It's not designed to be like some sort of luxury car that you take it on. So no, this is something that you put on a performance type car. This is nowhere near daily driver type, if you know what I'm saying. This is you hitting the track in this, you feel me? You hitting the track in this. You're not running around going to the grocery store and picking up groceries in this. So with that being said, if you didn't catch on and you need a little bit more time to figure it out, you can't open the trunk or the hood. You can't, because of the nature of the hood. Now I am gonna release a version 2 where I'm gonna have these latches cut off, so that way you can open the hood. I don't have my fingers to point at you, but if you can kind of follow the body curve right here, I'm gonna have it cut right there to just follow the body curve, so that you can have access to your hood. So there will be a V2 coming out in the future. For this car specifically, I did decide to make the spoiler an extra. I'll get into that in a second. But yeah, I did make the spoiler an extra, so if in case you don't like the spoiler, you can take it off. And not only that, but if you do want the functionality of your trunk, you can take the spoiler off and then open your trunk. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind as we go through these customizations. We do also have these Beast X-tip exhausts that were on the car. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that as well. And then yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the actual, customization of the car. So first, let me start it up. This is the first time I'm actually doing a video with a GTA sound. So for you guys who like to say the sounds don't work, even though I've explained I don't know how many times by now that I use custom sounds, but it does not work because you don't have the custom sound mod that I'm using. Fear no more, this is an actual GTA sound, so once you put it in, it'll work off the bat. This is actually the only time I've actually liked a GTA sound on a car of mine, because it actually sounds really good. You guys will hear what I'm talking about once we get into this test drive. But off the bat, you guys can already see I got my signature daytime changing I'm getting my words so confused, I'm sorry y'all. The color changing daytime running lights DRLs, not only on the actual DRLs themselves, but also on these front fog light kind of lights that are on the 2NCS kit. But yeah, so let's go ahead and let's get into using the actual mod menu. So go ahead and open up whatever trainer or mod menu that you're using in single player or 5M, because it is a 5M ready vehicle. real quick before we get into this, if this is enough for you guys and you guys already decided that you want to get this car, links in the description where you guys can get it. There'll be a link to my Discord and a link to my Debex website where you guys can get this car for yourselves. Debex is fully automated. You get it on Debex, wait 5 to 10 minutes. Debex will email it to you, so make sure you put in your emails correctly. Or you guys can go to my Discord, make a ticket, I'll respond, tell me what's up, and I got you. Alright. So now, and the that you're using in single player or 5M, go to vehicle options. Let's go ahead and let's start off with the mod menu. This car is fully tunable, and I made this pretty much super realistic. I try to get as close as I could to the top speed and the gear ratios and all that. But not only that, I also try to go physics based. So as far as tipping, so if you try to hit a corner at like 60 miles or even 40 miles an hour, because when you're gonna be able to take like a hard 90-degree turn, like right here, if we was coming down this street to right here, when are you ever going 40 miles an hour unless you're like sliding? You feel me? So if you do that, you will tip. Now if you don't like that and you want to be overpowered and be able to take those corners like that and tip in a car that shouldn't be, you know, able to do that, you can go ahead and change the handling file yourself. Be my guest. You can change the handling file of any car that you want to make it handle the way that you want it to handle. You feel me? So if you want it to do that, you guys can go ahead and change it at your free will. It is your car once you buy it, so you can change the handling if you want to. Now, I know what I just said, it's your car. That does not mean you can go around and unlocking my cars and editing it and all that. I do not approve of that. Please refer to the terms of service in my Discord and on my Debex website. I will come for you. Now, this car, it is a very high quality car that I did for you guys, so it does spawn in pieces. So when you first put the car in the game, this is what it's gonna look like when you first spawn it. Alright, like I said, no surprises. This is how the car will look when you first spawn it. So when you first put it in game, open up your menu or go to whatever whatever customization shop that you have in your city, or LS Customs in single player, or whatever you got. You gotta go there, go to left wing, or arches. It should be called arches in the Los Santos menu, and put it on, and it'll spawn in the rest of the car. I'll say it again, this car, it will spawn like this. You will have to spawn in the rest of the car either through a menu or through Los Santos Customs or whatever mechanic shop you have in your city. You will have to spawn it in. Alright, that's because of the nature of this car. It is extremely high quality, so if I was to spawn it all in one piece, either it won't spawn in 5M, either it'll crash the server or it'll crash your single player. So I had to do this so I can give you guys the best quality as possible. So keep that in mind. Fully tunable, as I said, engine upgrades, brake upgrades. We'll go ahead and max these out. You will have to have max tuning to get the results that I'm saying are that are as close to realistic as possible. So we're gonna go ahead, max brakes, engine, transmission. You can, you know, if you want to do suspension, you can. Not much of a difference. Armor, if you want to. Wheels do change. If you have a wheel pack or something, you want to change the wear, you can go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the stock ones on for now. Turbos, go ahead and put it on, because why not? Xenon lights and all that, that works on every vehicle. Window tint, it works, as you guys can see here. The back windows are naturally pure tinted. The window tints can affect the rear view mirror. Come on now, Mom. It's gonna affect the rear window, your front windows, including your including your front windshield. It will not affect your headlights, so you ain't got to worry about that. It does affect your tail lights. Oh, it's actually not. I guess it only does it when it's ready. Good to know. It was doing that for me earlier, but hey, it is what it is. Good for the both of us. So you guys can go ahead and put that on if you want to. So let's go ahead and put that on pure black. You feel me? And yeah, so that's gonna be it. These are extras. Almost forgot. So let's go ahead and go all the way back to the front. Alright, so now as far as extra goes, unfortunately my single player, it wants to be it wants to be mean to me, but I'll go ahead and I'll run you guys through what the extras are. So your extra 12 is going to be your rear license plate. We'll put that on because it's just supposed to be on. Rear 10 is going to be your front license plate, but like I said, my menu is being a dick to me right now, so it's not my game's decided it doesn't want to work to me, but I promise you, extra 10, that's going to put on your front what's it called, it's going to put on your front plates right there, right above where that like indent is, that slope. So it'll put the front one right there, and there's gonna be an extra 2. The extra 2 is supposed to take off the wing and all that, but like I said, my single player is being a little asshole to me, so I don't want to do it. But yeah, so that's what extra 2 is gonna be. So there's only 3 extras on this car, you feel me? So naturally, because I can't take the extra off right now due to my single player being the dick, my trunk is not gonna be able to open. But normally if you would take that wing off with the extras, the wing has its own collision, so you'd be able to pop open that trunk. Alright, so now let's go ahead and let's get into the color customization options. Neon lights, I mean, naturally has neon lights, or if you want to go through here, you know, it does, because that's what I do. I'm gonna leave that off for right now. Vehicle color menu, there are 2 colors that you can change. It's going to be the actual body color itself, and it's going to be your daytime running lights. So let's go ahead and let's cycle through a couple for here, because as always the primary color is going to be the body color of your car, and as you can see here, this thing is looking good in almost any color that you choose. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep it the color that's as close to similar as possible to the actual showcase video, because on the video on the X they had it on the silver body that I really like, so I'm gonna keep it on a darker silver body just like them. The secondary colors, like I said, is going to be controlling your daytime running lights, as you can see here. Yeah, sir. Now don't be too concerned about how the daytime running lights look on my screen. It really depends on your resolution, because the way I have these, they're all individual lines like they are in real life. Let me go ahead and zoom in so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I have each and every one of these daytime running lights individually placed, as you can see here. So because of the resolution I'm recording in, and the way YouTube likes to you know, condense its videos, the more you zoom out, the more it looks like that, which in my opinion it doesn't look that bad. So yeah, so just in case you were wondering, it'll probably look completely different for you guys who are playing 4K, 2K, all that, you know what I'm saying. So that's gonna be it for the colors, and I think that is gonna about cover it. Let me just go ahead and, oop, didn't want to open that menu. Let me go ahead and run you guys through, you know, just to show you guys that the doors work. You want to open left door, right door, rear door, just to show you that there's no clipping with the wide body pieces, you feel me. So let's go ahead and let's close that. Alright, let's go ahead and let's get into this test drive. Oh, before I do that, the thing I wanted to show you guys was the rear view window. Now I know a lot of in the roleplay community, bulletproof cars are not very widely accepted when it comes to serious RP. So for those of you who like to get into a whole bunch of activities, you know what I'm saying, this car will be the one for you, because the way I designed this rear windshield, it is not bulletproof, but it does take extra bullets to go through it. And if you guys can see these pieces that are like painted the same as the body cover, those are solid objects, so the bullets will not penetrate them because they're part of the body, so you're not breaking any rules. And there are 2 layers of glass on this, as you guys can see. This kind of layer right here that's indented upwards, it is its own separate piece of glass that breaks on its own. So as you guys can see, if I shoot it a couple times, there we go, 1, 2, as you guys see, the glass breaks but the windshield does not break, or the entire rear windshield does not break. It's because they have its own separate collisions. So if you guys want, or let me show you guys the body real quick, like the body piece itself, to show you guys that doesn't, if I was to shoot that, as you guys can see the bullet hole right there, the glass ain't shattering because it's its own piece. So if you guys are looking for some extra protection while driving, this is your car. But then again, if you was to shoot one of the glass pieces itself, as you guys can see, it trips or it breaks and all that. So for those of you guys who like getting into them activities, you know what I'm saying, you guys need that extra rear protection, this is it for you guys, and it's completely RP legal because of the fact that it does indeed break and is not bulletproof and the glass can be shot through. So if any of your admin servers or something has something to say about it, or is trying to like say, oh, it's bulletproof or whatever, show them this video right here. As you guys can see, it is broken. I shot it up and all that. It breaks. So don't let none of them tell you otherwise. Don't let them try to play you, because best believe after they play you, after you send that file to them, best believe you're gonna see them using it in the server, you feel me, because you know how some of them admins be getting down. Now that is over with, let's go ahead and let's get in to the showcase video, and you guys will go ahead and be able to see what I'm talking about with the handling and the sound. Let's go ahead and appreciate this GTA sound for a second. Yes, sir. And you guys see this thing is pushing now. Some of you guys be saying, "Wait, it's a GLE. Why is it taking off like that? Why is it skirting like a track hop?" Because if you guys did not know, the GLC is pretty much the little brother to the GLE, meaning the GLC, it pushes 500 horsepower stock, you feel me? Or not, I don't think it's 500 exactly. I think, what is it? I think it's a little over 500 actually. But yeah, so this thing, it's still pushing P, you know what I'm saying, off of stock. It's still pushing. Now while we're going ahead and doing this, let me go ahead and show you guys the blinkers. That game was tripping out for a second, but as I was saying, so we got blinkers, tail lights, headlights, and the extra lights as well. Because it's the daytime, the extra lights aren't gonna come on, but so they come on with the headlights, but you know what I'm saying. So that's that right there. So yeah, blinkers on the side mirrors I'm not gonna show because they are tinted right now, but if I was to untint it, you'd be able to see the side blinkers. But all right, let's go ahead and let's continue with this drive. As you guys can see, this thing does have SUV suspension, as it should. And as you guys can see right there, with all my cornering and speeding, because I'm within a reasonable speed, it is not tipping. So I don't want to hear no, oh, it's tipping. Nope, I'm showing it all right now. As you guys can see right here, we're maxing out at about 174 downhill, or 176, 177 as we're approaching downhill, which is extremely accurate because, like I said, the max top speed of the GLE, I mean not the GLE, the GLC is 176. So it will naturally, you know, surpass that as we're going downhill. But on flat land, as you guys can see, it's going back down on little uphills. So actually, let me go ahead and stop and turn around before we run out of gas. And hit that gas station. We'll hit the gas station, go ahead and flip it to nighttime so you guys can see what it looks like in the night. Now again, if you don't like how springy the suspension is on an SUV vehicle that should be doing this, you guys can go ahead and go into that handling and change it yourself. Trust me, I don't mind. Right side. Alright, let's go ahead and let's change this to nighttime. Unfreeze that. Let's hit the evening. Freeze that again. And let's get it on the way back. Now, for those of you who aren't in my Discord and haven't been paying attention, this thing right here, it will have a little brother that will be dropping right after it. It'll be, I'm not going to tell y'all, because if you don't know, that means you're not in my Discord. And what you're not doing in my Discord, join, click the link below, join. What you just be doing, I'll be giving things away, you feel me? And not only that, I'll be letting y'all know the ins and outs of what's going on and all that. But if you're not in my Discord, join the Discord. But this car, it will have a little brother with a matching body kit, you know what I'm saying? It will be in the sports performance of Mercedes category. So there will be that for you guys to look forward to. Like I said, it'll be dropping right after this drops, so stay tuned. I'm having 2 more cars with the Mammoth kit that's dropping. Like I said earlier, I'll be also putting this kit on the GLE itself. So it'll be on this GLC and on the GLE. And then the surprise car for y'all. If you guys aren't in my Discord, it'll be a surprise. But I did a recent giveaway where one person is winning either this or the other car for free, and someone else has got a 50% off discount for participating in that event as well, because he was also got it right and also got the kit that I was doing right on it. So like I said, I'm giving stuff away in my Discord. Like, y'all are missing out if you're not in there. But yeah, so I'm not gonna tell y'all what it is. Y'all just got to see if it drops if you're not in my Discord. But yeah, so I'll be having 3 cars with this kit, this GLC, the GLE, and the surprise car for you guys who aren't in my Discord. And it will be a pack. So this can be a 2-car pack with all 3 of them, or like with the 3 mixed up. So you either get the GLE and the GLC, or you'll get the surprise car and the GLE, or the surprise car and the GLC. So it'll be in that variation. And then there will also be the pack variation with all 3 at the same time. So if you guys want to be able to, you know, if you want to get either both or all 3 or whatever, I'll, you know, either wait till I drop the pack, you know what I'm saying, because my pack prices will be cheaper than buying them individually. So stay tuned for that as well. But that is going to be it for this car showcase. Let me know in the comment section if you guys enjoyed. Go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe so you guys can stay up to date on all my content. Like I said, I'm getting back to the 5M content because Nuke's LA City is back open. His RP City is back open, so I will be back in there doing what I do, and I'll also be creating some single player content for you guys. I'm just getting all my mods and stuff sorted out, making sure nothing's gonna crash during gameplay and everything is top tier for y'all as y'all deserve. Let me go ahead and flip it back to daytime so you guys can see. But yeah, so go ahead and let me know what you guys think of the car. All comments and concerns put in the comment section, or let me know in my Discord itself. I'll be responding to all of you guys as I normally do. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys' support and patience with me. Like I said, this month I am dumping cars for you guys left and right, you feel me? So stay tuned. But with that being said, y'all, one last look at everything, you feel me? I don't even think I showed y'all the exhaust flames coming out these exits, man. Let me, yeah. But with that being said, without further ado, y'all, out.